video before posting it on your page. Don't post it because this blue app don't want it. So make sure you remove it on a video before posting it. If you download it from people, make sure you use this particular app to filter it, remove it, and make it to be very neat before posting it. Share this update for other people to benefit from it. See you in my next tutorial.
What Fubara is going to suffer in River State now may be worse than what he suffered before the state of emergency was declared.
Well, I thought calm has been restored. They've been able to resolve their differences. He and Wiki are back together.
This is piece of the graveyard.
Ew.
You know, under Margaret Thatcher, when he was UK Prime Minister, something happened there that had to do with BBC, security issues and all that. You know what is called Catch 22? Go and Google it. In fact, it was Frederick Fawcett who now encapsulated it in The Devil's Alternative, in one of that bestseller called The Devil's Alternative. That means whichever way I choose, men must die. It means that whichever way Fubara chooses now, something must give. In the first place, whom is he going to work with? Weakest men that surrounded him. And if he wants to assert himself, there will be a problem. Juxtapose it with what happened in Kaduna under Balare. If you don't have money to give, then we are not going to play ball. Then now I brought another demand that you should give them, each of them, one plot of land and 50,000 naira to develop those plots of land. Balarabe Musa said, look, I don't have money for all this, so I can't do this. They said, okay, that means you are not ready to be governor. They impeach him. Esther, they impeach him. So, you think such a thing will not happen in River State? Look, it's either Fubara will resign out of frustration or they will impeach him. Because more demand.
Why are you predicting that? If Fubara has crossed all the boxes, or rather checked all the boxes, they have resolved their differences. Because Wike actually spoke, based on his declaration today, Wike said that he should not listen to those who will destroy the state.
Esther, who is destroying the state if not him? Esther, when you give a monkey some cookies, he will ask for a cup of milk. They are never satisfied. You know, when people want to blackmail you, they are never satisfied. You are talking of Fubara, if fulfilling all the, which condition? I said the Supreme Court judgment that he was implementing methodologically. He was there implementing those conditions that the Supreme Court imposed on the state. What happened? Did they allow him to finish it before they brought state of emergency? So when somebody is working towards an answer, there is nothing you are going to do that will satisfy him.
Parasite.
That is the truth. Remember, they set a trap for Fubara during these 6 months. Are you aware?
Parasite, hold on. Let's go back in time. Now, some Nigerians complained, and some analysts like yourself, by saying that the president did what he did was unconstitutional, that this is a democratic setting and not an autocratic one, and what he did was autocratic. I remember when this crisis was brewing, River State was the talk of the town. A couple of persons were asking for the president to intervene on this situation, let the matter be resolved. One of the things the president said yesterday was that he actually did try to involve himself. The first one was when the 8-point resolution was called upon, which Fubara supposedly signed up. Obviously, the 8-point resolution was not in favor of Fubara, it was in favor of Nyesom Wike. The second one was when the president met with elders in Rivers, especially, what do you call these guys? I've forgotten, they have a name, Niger Delta Development something. The elders, Pandef, yes, thank you very much. He met with them and told them to speak with Fubara. I remember that day the president said, you better warn your son, talk to him. This is not the way to go. I have intervened before, I will not intervene again. The president did that. Now, according to what they complained was that the person that the president was meant to address was Nyesom Wike.
Exactly.
And that he did not address Nyesom Wike. They also said they tried to reach out to Nyesom Wike for them to resolve issues, but he did not make himself available. Meaning that he had his conditions, he wanted Fubara to agree to.
Exactly.
Local government elections that were conducted under Fubara was discountenanced. They did not recognize it. obviously. Now, all of this situation happened. The court too had been blamed. 40 suits that challenged the state of emergency in Rivers. In that 6 months, the court did not listen to it. Even the PDP themselves filed a suit in challenging the state of emergency declared in Rivers. The Supreme Court, the High Court did not look into it. Before the emergency, several court rulings were coming up, either recognizing the 27 defected lawmakers or not recognizing them. So, in other words, what do you think the president should not have done, or he should have done? Nigerians said President Tinubu intervened. He did. Later, they complained that the way he intervened was not the way to go. All right? Eventually, he imposed a state of emergency. Fubara eventually decided to listen to the Supreme Court and do what is needed, but the local government elections conducted was not recognized. A suit was filed to the court, and up to now, no resolution came from the court. So, how was the entire Rivers situation balkanized to the point where the whole blame is on the president?
Yes. You see, when you want to make peace, let the whole world see that you actually want to make peace, not that you want to take side. Esther, in all these things you said, was there any day Tinubu called, or the president called Wike and said, look, you are the problem in River State. Why not leave that place alone since you have finished your term? I mean, is that not what he's supposed to do? If he had done that and then mean it by making sure that Wike does not interfere in the leadership of River State, please, Esther, do you think we would have gotten to this level we are now? You can see. He was just deliberately taking side with Wike for no justifiable reason. I don't understand. Wike is not the owner of River State. He did not create River State. It is not his family property as to decide who will be there and who will not be there. So when he said he intervened, in what way did he intervene, Esther? You are working towards an answer. Every time Fubara. What exactly did Fubara do wrong that he resisted Wike from taking over the treasury of River State? Is that the evil he committed? I mean, when people want to do something, don't play all these unnecessary pranks that even small children will know where you are going. What exactly concerns Wike with River State that he had to play role? People will mention his name when they are talking of peace. On what ground? Please, on what ground? Do you know how many governors that have ruled River State before Wike came on board? If they had behaved like that, Wike wouldn't have seen the opportunity to be governor of that state. And so, why is it that nobody called Wike to order, even up till now? The man is still acting as if he owns the place. And you are telling me that you intervened. In what way did you intervene? Let Nigerians come and tell me that thing that is so outstanding that anybody did. Esther, just oppose it with what happened in the case of Anduba and P2B. When the Supreme Court ruled that Anduba was not the governor of Anambra, that she should get out of that place. But with the backing of Obasanjo, Anduba stayed put in Oka government house until Yaradua took over from Obasanjo. Immediately Yaradua took over. He didn't even consider or call for any meeting or whatever. He gave Anduba 24 hours to leave Oka government house. A direct order. They withdrew his security and everything and asked him to leave that place. The man was in such a hurry to leave that as he was leaving, P2B was coming in. They met on the road. Apparently, whether they wave at each other, I don't know. That is how a leader is supposed to behave, Esther, for God's sake. A man who wants the progress of his country. A man who wants peace and progress in his country. That's how he's supposed to behave. A Supreme Court order, you did not allow it to be implemented. You hijack it and impose a state of emergency. Please, as at the time Fubara was implementing this Supreme Court ruling, was there any problem in River State, Esther? If they have allowed the
Fubara, it was a pipeline explosion.
Leave others, of course, you know that one is not a very good excuse. Because before now, pipeline has been exploded in River State. Is that not true? it had been exploding. And it was not so bad that it caused any major setback in our economy. And so, we even two people there who said that no, it was a minor issue. But they need to escalate it. You know, when you want to hang a dog, you bring it a bad name. So if Fubara had been allowed to implement those things as said by the Supreme Court, Elsa, do you think there will be a problem in River State? Well, you can see that problem was deliberately created by Wike and his co-traveler just to achieve